let's get into this transfer news as well. Keep all the opinions coming. Transfer news. Yo, DG, stopping the mid-stadium tour to do a live stream. My man's work rate is unmatched. The lack of medical revealed he can't score joke cracked me up and messed up my gym session. Hope you're having a good gym session, man. You lot are fools on this thing. Swap Pepe for Sterling. Do you know how much? See, you know when Pep's always shouting at players. Do you know how much of that will be with Pepe? Oh, Pep will end up headbutting Pepe due to the frustration. Like it would not work at City with him. But let's get into some of this transfer news, people. We've got the tab police. You might as well look away now because yeah, things. But Telemans has spoken allegedly. You have to listen to other opportunities. Yuri Telemans admits for the first time that he could leave Leicester this summer, revealing that a move away is not out of the question amid interest from Arsenal. Telemans says he's considering a move away from Leicester this summer. The Belgian who joined the Foxes in 2019 has 12 months left on his deal. Arsenal have regularly scouted Telemans and are confident of agreeing a deal. We wanted him when he was at Monaco. We saw him play when we was in the Champions League as a 16, 17-year-old with Dennis Pereira at the Emirates when he was at Anderlecht. Leicester will listen to offers so they don't want to lose him for nothing next year. Perez and Sayuncu have been told they can leave. Remember Sayuncu hype? He's meaty, man. So yeah, Telemans has admitted for the first time he could leave Leicester this summer. You know, let's see what's going on. We've got scouting reports on the guy. He's 25 years of age. Let's make it happen. Telemans said, that is not out of the question. I feel very good at Leicester. I was welcomed with open arms from day one. I give everything for the club until the last day. But of course, you have to listen to other opportunities. You have to look at your career, and sometimes you have to make choices. Maybe one will come my way. Allegedly, Teleman's preference was to join a club involved in next season's Champions League, but at this stage, none has come forward with serious interest. With Arsenal confident they can agree a deal. You only got us, mate. It's us or nothing, fella. He's got 158 appearances for Leicester since joining from Anderlecht initially on loan. I might be wrong, but I don't think that's right. Telemans did not join Leicester on loan. Telemans not signed for Monaco and then joined Leicester. Let me see. I could stand corrected. Yeah, that's a lie. What the fuck? That's an absolute lie. Who wrote this article? You're capping. Tom, do your research. I knew it. They bought him from Monaco. Yeah, chatting shit. Everyone makes mistakes, but come on, man. That's lazy, man. Oh, what that? That's a lie, man. I have zero patience for Arteta next season. This is his make or break season for me. Are you sure Shamaka will join with us, DJ? I'm not sure nothing. I'm just talking about transfers, blood. I don't know these brothers. If I had their numbers, I'll call them, broski. You know, it's madness. I'm not even part of the tab police, but these tabs give me so much anxiety, man. It was a loan, then it was made permanent, DG. Fair enough. What, from Monaco or from there? All right, fair enough. So what? It said on Wikipedia they signed him for 25 million, Monaco. You know, this says he joined from Anderlecht initially on. He joined Leicester from Anderlecht on loan. That's incorrect. Come on, man. That's crazy. I don't know why it's not letting me bring up questions. Pep would headbutt Pepe. Literally laughed out loud on that one, DG. Perfect. I can see it. Bro, Pepe, you know Pepe is just ready to be vexed anyways, bro. He can't deal with Pepe. Do you remember when Pepe came off the bench, Aston Villa away, and how nervy that was? You think Pep is going to headlock him? It's going to absolutely deal with him. But yeah, this is Leicester saying a whole bunch of players. Remember when Arsenal fans were going mad that we never got Samore? Crazy. Hasn't worked out. Hamza Chudbury's been told he can go. I mean, can we bring Maddison? I'm having that. I don't know why Maddison's not in the England squad personally. Maybe signing for us could do a thing. Well, that was from earlier today. Arsenal confident of completing 25 million deal to sign Granit Xhaka upgrade. Arsenal are growing increasingly confident of signing their number one target to potentially replace long-serving midfielder Granit Xhaka. Yeah, this ain't the Xhaka show. You know, apparently Xhaka's in trouble with the law as well. Scrolling all the way down, you know, Xhaka came close to leaving Arsenal last summer and was keen to link up with Jose at Roma. But with the Serie A club struggling to meet Arsenal's valuation, the former Basel man remained and signed a new long-term contract, now contracted until 2024, man. The Europa Conference League winners remain interested in Xhaka, but with Matic due to arrive on a free after his contract at United expired, that escape route is blocked off. Regardless of whether Xhaka remains or not, signing at least one new central midfielder remains a priority for Arteta this summer. Thomas Partey began to fulfill his potential last term, but another injury robbed Arsenal of his presence during the run-in, and doubts remain over his ability to play in the full campaign. Sambi Lokonga hardly featured at all during the latter stages, while the long-term futures of Lucas Torreira and Ainsley Maitland-Niles appear to rely elsewhere after both went on loan. According to CBS, Arsenal are growing increasingly confident of signing Yuri Tielemans in a £25 million deal and expect to swiftly conclude that transfer once the 25-year-old completes his international commitments with Belgium. Arsenal have been in talks with the former Monaco man since January, and they're in pole position to sign a player who has been interested in the likes of Tottenham and Liverpool, folks. We'll get into that in a sec. That was from my personal reading. Edu-handed boost in race to complete Paul Merson's dream transfer. Allegedly, Aston Villa have withdrawn from the race to sign Bisuma, if recent reports are to be believed. Arsenal have been linked with a move for the Brighton midfielder in recent years. And obviously, this Italian publication reported on Tuesday that the Mali international is destined to join Mikel Arteta. In fact, we can skip straight to that. I think I've got that somewhere. There it is. Bisuma moves away. It's close to Arsenal. Rome do not stop after the purchase of Matic, and Pinto is working to deliver at least one other midfielder to Mourinho. Bisuma leaves almost permanently. The Brighton player seems destined to stay in the Premier League to play next season with Arsenal. I mean, there's nothing tangible there, man. Really. He did go on loan. You're not listening. He went on loan from Monaco. He didn't go on loan from Anderlecht to Leicester. He went to Monaco and then to Leicester. 10 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these. Work with this in proper thing, man, in proper rotation. Fuck's sake. I don't even want to talk about this, but you deserve to die, blood. What's all this about, you pussy? Don't condone none of them things there, but it is what it is, people. Moving, let's start from over here. Apparently, Arsenal have made a €50 million bid to sign Gabriel Jesus. However, the offer has not convinced Man City, who are seeking $60 million in order to sanction a sale. And that correlates with, where is it? Correlates with, big up my guy Giles, but it correlates with this, people, where again today it's come out with Arsenal been linked with several players who can operate in the position. One of them is Gabriel Jesus. On Tuesday, a journalist stated the 25-year-old is likely to join the Gunners this summer despite interest from elsewhere. Apart from the Gunners, Real Madrid, Chelsea have also been credited with interest. The Brazil international, Los Blancos, wanting the City player, is backed up by Goal Brazil. As you know, he has a year left. He's informed Pep he wants to keep it moving. Allegedly, his entourage were in London last week to discuss his exit from City, and the latter are asking for 60 million to sanction, this is euros as well, to sanction his sale. Arsenal's interest is highlighted by Goal Brazil, and they state that the Gunners made a 50 million bid to sign Jesus. However, the big offer tabled by Mikel Arteta's side has not convinced City, as it's 10 million euros short of their demands. At the moment, the player isn't keen to make a switch to the Emirates since they will not play in the Champions League next season. Due to this, Real Madrid appear to be the alternative for the South American. Carlo Ancelotti made contact with Jesus and expressed interest in signing him. The Italian sees him as an alternative to Mbappe to strengthen his side's attack, and the possibility to join Real Madrid pleases the City man. Reports in Spain have indicated that Real Madrid are unwilling to pay the fee requested by City. In addition to this, Jesus will take a non-EU slot in the squad, which are currently assigned to Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo and Militao. These two factors would appear to give Arsenal advantage. So make of that what you will. Where is it? Where is it? We're not done yet. We're not done yet. There's hella things here, people, to go with that. Off topic, though, in relation to Saka, big up my guy Giles. He's correlated what Charles Watts has said. The issue of missing the Champions League is the impact it has on Saka. Arsenal's DNA only goes so far. He'll need to be convinced that Arsenal's the right place for his career. Convincing him will be Arteta's biggest job yet, and Saka's agent currently has all the power. Again, he's getting paid. He's the same agent as Eddie Nketiah, Reece Nelson, Kyon Edwards, Balogun, and probably hella other youths, really. So big up him for getting the P's. Gabriel Jesus will leave Man City, but he will stay in the Premier League, says Fabrizio Romano. According to James Bainge, Arsenal are confident that they'll be able to swiftly accelerate Telemann's signing once he returns from international duty for Belgium, and expect to pay around $31.5 million for his services, people. So that's that. Once again, Fabrizio Romano has said on the Gabriel Jesus deal, he still wants to leave Man City. 1 second, people. What's that? 230 likes. Let's keep running that up. Big up you lot, people. But back into this. Gabriel Jesus deal, he still wants to leave Man City, and the expectation for Gabriel is to join a Premier League club this summer. Official bids will arrive soon. Real Madrid had some contacts a few weeks ago to explore the situation, but it's still nothing advanced as of and now, people. And Go Brazil has said Real Madrid make contact with Gabriel Jesus also in Arsenal sites. Negotiations. Ancelotti endorses the search for the Brazilian striker. Go get Rafinha, man. You was working with him. Jesus has not yet defined the future. The Brazilian has already informed Pep that he intends to leave City in the bull market. However, he has seen the list of interested parties grow in recent days. Real Madrid, the information was initially disclosed by the newspaper Marca and confirmed by Goal. So you're seeing a lot of convicting reports. Arsenal have made a bid, haven't made a bid. They want 60 million euros for Gabriel Jesus. They want 40 million, says the Athletic. No one's going to know. We're going to keep getting taken around the houses. Arsenal allegedly have made a 50 million euro bid for the striker, but City are demanding 60 million for his release. The 25-year-old is also not keen on the exit for the Gunners at the moment, especially given the fact that the club will not play in next year's edition of the Champions League. Faced with the impasse in Arsenal's situation, Real Madrid appears as an alternative. Carlo Ancelotti made contact with the athlete and showed interest in his acquisition. He sees him as an alternative to the vacancy that could be filled by Mbappe, who decided to renew with PSG. He's not keen to extend his stay. Apparently, his advisors once again were in London last week to discuss, potentially moving on. So Gabriel Jesus' preference is to join Real Madrid over Arsenal, according to reports on the continent. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see how that one develops. Apparently, Marca has said none of the three non-EU players in Vinicius, Militao, and Rodrygo are likely to obtain dual nationality before January 2023. So signing Jesus in the summer is not possible for Real Madrid, allegedly. Talks with intermediaries, I can never say that, but middlemen have already taken place regarding Gianluca Scamacca, and Arsenal are now preparing to make an official approach to Sassuolo. Arsenal scouts have been glowing in their praise of the Italy international, folks. Again, Jesus is valued at 40 million by City, so we're being taken around the houses. We've spoken about Bisuma. According to Italian super agent Roberto Di Fatti, Sassuolo have rejected Arsenal's opening offer for Scamacca. The fee needed, I believe, will be about 50 million. Sassuolo has already pushed back offers from clubs in the Premier League, Arsenal, of course, and Newcastle United, folks. What's this? Arsenal confident Bukayo Saka will sign a new contract at mid-interest from Liverpool and Manchester City, folks. Demanding 60 million for a player with 1 year on his contract is a con only we would try to buy. I'm shocked. Jesus would be a good signing, but would he make anyone excited? And he can make his gal and his wife excited. I just want you to be a good footballer for this club, my guy. Gnabry would be lit, but I just want the right signings. Arguably, that's what we need to do. Man, we're excited about signing Lacazette. Even Granit Xhaka, when certain former Arsenal players were saying he's a Swiss Perlo. When we signed Pepe, man, we're excited. I want the right dons. Of course, who doesn't want to see big signings or big players or exciting prospects arrive at your club? But we need to do the hard graft first. We probably need to sign the less glamorous and sign the right dons. I'm already sick of transfer window, makes me depressed. I heard Champions League wasn't an issue. Now Real sniffing around him, it's suddenly an issue and we have to pay more. Nah, this smells sus. We need to drop the interest ASAP, in my opinion. 50 mil is a good offer. That would be my final offer. They're taking the P out of us. Real's sudden interest is going to mean we'll have to overpay. No thanks. Rather go to the favelas and sign some raw. So you're telling me that Wikipedia lying about his clubs. I don't know what you're saying. I just know you're telling me one thing. I'm looking on the internet and seeing another, bro. You're going to have to take that out with Wikipedia. But, I mean, you can be confident until Saka signs on the dotted line, which, once again, he's on international duty. So retaining Saka, potentially bringing in Tielemans and Gabriel Jesus until the international break is finished. We're probably not going to see too much. And Saka, the level of scrutiny that you got last night after an anonymous display where, apart from just having a decent shot for England, didn't do anything, that's you every week if you sign for City. Pressure's a privilege, so go and take it, people. So yeah, people, Apparently, back in March, the plan has always been to sort out Saka's long-term future this summer with the offer of a new contract worth somewhere in the region of 125k a week, which he deserves, people, really and truly. And apparently he's one of the lowest earners of just 30 bags. His reps have been kept fully informed of Arsenal's intentions and have already held informal conversations with Edu and head of football operations Richard Garlett. Saka has not given any indication that he's even thinking of leaving the club. He first joined at 7 years of age. Now Arsenal want to give him a pay rise, which would reflect his start status. So we'll have to see what's going on there. Granit Xhaka, Arsenal star Granit Xhaka faces trial after 143,000 Mercedes AMG snap speeding 50 in the 30 zone. Prem star Xhaka is facing court after being accused of failing to tell cops who was driving when his car was caught speeding. The offence took place in Cardiff on November the 30th last year, but when contacted by South Wales police, Xhaka, who captains the Swiss national team, allegedly didn't disclose who was behind the wheel at the time. The 29-year-old will now go on trial at Cardiff Magistrates Court in July, charged with failing to give information related to identification of the driver of a vehicle when required. Xhaka, who lives in Hertfordshire, joined Arsenal from Borussia Mönchengladbach for 30 million in 2016. He has 250 appearances for Arsenal and 14 goals. Yeah, man, you know, it is what it is. And Lanzini dodged a ban for driving his Porsche with no license or insurance and blamed the DVLA. Boy, crazy. Pleaded guilty. See, after he got money, bro. He still had to pay a bag, but it's calm. Once again, I'm getting tired of Gabriel Jesus news. Real informed that Gabriel Jesus will cost 50 million euros. Man City want to receive around 50 million euros from Real Madrid if they are to sell Gabriel Jesus this summer. It is widely believed the Brazilian is coming to the end of his time at Man City, blah, blah, blah. This was agreed in April. His contract runs out in 2023. You know, Real Madrid are interested. The one that has sounded the strongest is Arsenal, although there's no official proposal. Tottenham, who want to give Conte a guaranteed project, are also interested. Chelsea, on the other hand, have expressed their interest but are lagging behind because of their limited room for manoeuvre due to their complicated institutional situation. Borussia Dortmund are interested, and yeah, it is what it is. His salary will not be extremely high, but will also not be cheap. He currently earns 7.5 million euros a year at City and would want similar or an improved deal. And we already know, you know, Real Madrid have a passport problem, which could probably harm his chances of signing for them people. So it is what it is. With that, again, this reiterates Chelsea being interested in Gabriel Jesus. Again, you know, we've already spoken about Roma interested in Bisuma, but he'd prefer a move to Arsenal. I don't know if we're going to go and do that. Maybe if there's money left around after we've addressed more key situations, then that could be something that gives him an opportunity. But other than that, I don't know. Yesterday, Leno was linked with her for Berlin. Once again, he's linked with them again, folks. There's an ad coming on Twitch. One love to you lot, people. It's only a minute, though. Make sure you're taking that in. And again, apparently, Reece Nelson, Feyenoord want to keep him. You know, he got to a final with them. You know, had a good second half of the season after getting through the injuries and getting in the lineup. Arsenal and Feyenoord, if I said Florentino, apologies. Arsenal and Feyenoord are thinking of a collaboration by Reece Nelson. Feyenoord and Arsenal are sitting around the table, not only to talk about Reece Nelson, but also to possibly collaborate more with each other. And I mean, I'll give Edu that. You know, if we're trying to build the links in Holland, giving players on loan, bringing in other players with emerging players, I hear that. You know, we should be looking for that Malanza brother as well at Feyenoord, really. That's according to the Telegraph. Nelson started the season as a reserve, but after the winter break, he conquered a place in the team as a front right. Arsenal are pleased with the development of the attacker, which is why there's talk of a continuation of the collaboration. Albert Sevenberg is on the staff of the Londoners, and he has spent past in the youth of the Academy of Feyenoord. It is therefore possible that the trainer, Arne Slot, can make use of one or even more mercenaries, bit of a weird way to, you know, I wouldn't say Nelson's a mercenary, from the English capital next season. So, yeah, you know, considering he's got a year left on his deal, you know, unless you're signing an extension, it don't, in my opinion anyways, it's not going to make sense to let him go. You know, you probably need to move him on permanently or do something else in that regard. So I'm not too sure. 245 likes. We're flirting with 300. Keep running that up, people. You lot have been in top form.